What's going on, guys? It is I, gunsblazing once again, and this season was a real tilter. I'm talking, I must have failed my Legend 3 to King Games rank up match at least 7 times, and that's not an exaggeration. And it's more frustrating when like a bulk of the matches are matches where it's like, it's a match where you don't have any control over. But you know, enough excuses. I'm gonna show you the deck I played the most this season. I didn't hit King of Games with it, but a lot of my Legend 2 to 3 climb involved using this deck, and I don't think I've shown myself using this deck before. But anyways, it's a Gemini deck, Gemini Balance, and I literally net decked this build off of a guy named Rodark, who posted it as his King of Games proof. And I'm just gonna show you some spicy duels and some my favorite duels from, you know, my entire climb. So I just lead off 3 sets. Sometimes I like doing this. I don't like putting my monster in harm's way right away if I have a drowning Mirror Force face down. Where is it? Right there. But now I'm gonna go inside. Now he makes a mistake because he doesn't react right away to the Evocateur Chevalier, aka the Evocateur Chevalier. Like he could have used this card right when it was summoned and prevented this supervised play from happening. Supervised allows me to kill the face down Geargi attacker. Now this is going kind of fast, so let me pause it a bit. The reason I go for his Geargi attacker is because it threatens my back row. But if I use my effect to snipe him off right now, even if he chains his spell absorbing life, the effect is going to miss timing. Geargi Anchor, however, does not miss timing. Now, I could have used my Gemini Spark in this chain right here so that I could revive my Evocateur Chevalier, but I don't do that because Geargi Anchor is going to end up killing it anyways. So instead, I'm going to use my Gemini Spark after that, kill his Geargi Anchor, and that forces him to target his own monster because he already said yes to the effect, and now he has to choose monsters, and he has to kill his own Geargi arsenal from that exchange. Kind of complicated, but now I'm just gonna Drowning Mirror Force whatever Geargi monsters he goes out with. My main objective in this matchup, my win con, is to keep his board, his monster zones as clear as I can, because you know, swarm Geargis, they're just a problem. Anyways, I go in clean with a Evocateur supervised combo, pop it. He does Windstorm, but I do get the second Evocateur from the grave since supervised was sent. And here's just closing out. He does have his Geargi Accelerator, but this isn't gonna do much. I'm gonna protect this bad boy over here with a Mirror Wall. Exactly 900 defense, and he's out. It's probably one of my favorite duels this season, my guys. But let's move on to the next one. I'm actually so bent. Like, I was trying to take my my baby boo Akiza-chan all the way to the top, but you know, fate had other plans. This is an amazing starting hand, by the way. When balance gives you both spells, both different spells, it's just insane. Anyways, he's gonna Paleozoic Canadia right away. Now I could Gemini Spark in response to kill his monster, but I'm thinking it's worth it to keep this face down. I do have the Mirror Wall to protect it. Gemini Spark can activate after it's flipped, if that does happen. And I have the Paleozoic Canadia in case he goes out into a Grace. So that's exactly what he's gonna do here, but I'm thinking I'm prepared. I'm prepared for this move. So as soon as the Kingdom drops, I'm just gonna pop the Canadia. He does have a Canadia of his own that he used on my Evocateur. Seals my tombs. That's fine though. And I'm just gonna Mirror Wall this. Protect my Evocateur. Evocator. I don't know why I keep saying Evocateur the French way. But anyways, I'm just gonna Super Baggio. Set that Drowning. Attack right into the Vampire Grace. I decide not to kill one of his monsters with it, because there's not really much point, and I wanted to keep the supervised. So he's gonna have to kill this thing twice if he really wants to get past it. He vamps into Desire here, which is a very interesting move in my opinion, but he's actually going for a second Vampire Kingdom. That's the point where I pop my Spark, kill the Grace, and Supervise gets me my Evocator back. Sorry, Evocator. And I pick up another Evocator with the Gemini Spark drop, so that's pretty good. Going with 2 right here. 2 drownings in the back. Now, he picks up a very fortunate draw here. He gets his Samurai Skull. Literally the only monster that can stand up to me right now because Vampire Kingdom is boosting it by 500. He does send a familiar to the grave, but there's no point in really popping it right now because he would have to send his kingdom. Anyways, I'm gonna backpedal here, so instead of setting this defensively, I'm just gonna let him kill my Evocator. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm doing a little push and pull. I'm trying to pull him into the Drowning Mirror Forces because I can't attack over this thing. It's 2200, so I'm just gonna let him kill himself by attacking to my Drowning. And at the same time I save my monsters. I'm gonna summon it now though. He's gonna econ right away. That's fine. Go Samurai Skull. I got that Canadian to back me up, and it should be pretty easy from here. I do supervise. Now here's the kicker. He econ takes, but all that means is it's time for the crash, baby. I'm gonna summon my second Dark Valkyria. Make him kiss. Supervise. Bring back my Evocator. And that's it. That's game. Good game. Quality match. Quality match right there. Between my 2 bays, dude. Ishizu and Akiza. Which one do I like better? You'll never know.
Imana.
I want to try this view for this match. Just to see how you guys like it. So let me know in the comment section down below if you know, this view does it for you. It's kind of different because, you know, the webcam's big but the game's small. I don't know if you could still see that properly. Maybe I'll blow it up a little bigger actually. Yeah, let's blow that up. I just go with my triple set back row. As I said, like I prefer going, like when I have a hand like this, sometimes I prefer going for not summoning the monster again, so that they can go right into my Drowning. And it actually works out really well for me because I don't have to deal with this Yaksha. If I kill the Yaksha, 9 out of 10 times, U-Bell is gonna come out, you know? But anyways, put the Supervise on him so I can boost it up to 2100. And I'm just gonna go direct. Now here's where it gets interesting. Here's where it gets real interesting. He sets a monster. I'm gonna destroy it. Now he's gonna get his U-Bell popping, but I counted this carefully. So U-Bell Terra Incarnate pops up, but I have Gemini Spark, so I can kill that form. The third form is gonna come out, but that's also fine because the Supervise is gonna bring back Dark Valkyria, and I have a second Supervise in the hand, so I can like double dip on this Bajo right here, and he's out, he's donezo. And some people might think I missed lethal here, but I actually didn't because Dark Valkyria's effect can only happen once while it's face up on the field, as you can read right there. So there's no way to pop it like again to get the 2100 boost back. He goes beat down here, but I got that mirror wall in the back pocket, and he just runs into it. So yeah, GG. I like that one. He sent me a nice after this. He sent me a nice after this. I feel nice. Okay, Mako Tsunami. Hold up. Was this the one I was using before? No, it's this one, yeah. Because you can actually see the card art. You can see all the details of the cards. The art, the element, the levels, the type. Anyways, I lead off Supervise on my Evocator. He goes Drill Dark into Decider. Mash changes right away in the main phase. I do have Gemini Spark and my Drowning Mirror Force in the back pocket, so I'm not too worried. Go ahead and pop that on the Anki. Everything was set, so I know a second mass change wasn't going to come from my nuts. He does get his Drill Dark back though, but he can't attack over Evocator with this guy. I'm actually just going to go aggressive here. And I actually didn't mind attacking into a wall here. It was a risk I was willing to take because I do have the drowning in the back pocket. And I don't have a lot of back row removal in this deck. I have some single spot removal, but I can't just, you know, remove any back row I want. Sometimes you gotta attack to remove the back row. It's the only way. And I hope you guys understand that. But he's gonna drowning my Dark Valkyria here. Give me a taste of my own medicine. I like that. Goes in with Drill Dart. I'm gonna Canadian this one. I do have another Drowning Mirror Force. These drownings are putting in a lot of work. He's gonna Cyclone. Fortunately, he gets my Canadian rather than my Drowning. And he still doesn't have a skills change here, so I'm still good to go. I do chain my Canadian to my own Drowning there, so I can get a leg up on this Baggio. Go ahead and set that Gemini Spark. Mostly as a bluff. I don't know if it's worth it to bluff for that, knowing that he has Cosmics, but, you know. Here it actually, he actually goes Drill Dark in defense mode, so maybe it did pay off. But now I got my Dark Valkyria. I'm not going to attack into that back row yet, because it's pretty risky. He's going to go all the way inside here, but I got my Gemini Spark. Yup. That's the second Anki that I sparked. Picked up the Dark Valkyria. Another Drowning. But as for this, I'm just going to summon this because Dark Valkyria can deal with Drill Dark without having to attack. Let me show you what I mean, because the effect, as you know, gets to destroy a monster on the board. And now I'm in a good spot because, yeah, Widespread ruined that all you want. It's going to come back, and it's going to bite you in the butt. Actually, Evocator's going to come back for 100 over lethal. Ooh, exact lethal Baggio's triggered. I failed with Blue Eyes. I failed with Girjas. I played a lot of Girja as well. Girja was surprisingly pretty strong. The balance ties that, not ties that balance. Ties of the Brethren, that's it. So I ran Blue Eyes Arcana, I ran this deck, and I ran Girja. And between the three of them, I must have failed my Legend 3 to King of Games rank up like 7 times, as I said. With this deck specifically, I failed it like twice, I think. 2 or 3 times, actually. And it wasn't a pretty sight. So, I actually ended up switching back to Blue Eyes for my final climb. Yeah, I know. It's a bit busted, but actually, I'd say it's not even that broken, because with a lot of back row, you can easily deal with Blue Eyes. Anyways, let me talk about the match a little here. He's gonna go Paleozoic Hallucigenia, but he actually does it on attack declaration. I chain my Gemini Spark, but he mass changes. I'm not sure if he intentionally baited that out. Like, if he did, that might have been pretty good. He's gonna Destiny draw here, but who knows, maybe he just did in the wrong phase. He's actually playing around my back row here. Either he knows I have a Drowning Mirror Force through modded APKs, or he's just, he knows this deck, or he's good with the reads. See, he's attacking to the Dark Valkyria, but he's not attacking directly. Smart plays. Whatever it is, it's a smart play. He's gonna attack again. I don't know. Okay, I think I get his mindset here. So once he had a monster face down, he's a bit safe. So even if I drown him, he's gonna have backup on the board to protect his life points. So again, it's a decent play. I do have another drowning. This one of the deck's weaknesses, right? You only run 6 monsters, so even though balance guarantees you at least 1 in your opening hand, there could be times like this where you just don't pick up a monster for so long. Drowning hits 2 there, so that's Gucci for Yabuchi. Let's see what the next pickup is. Another drowning. Oh boy. I'm actually a tilter for running this filth. I'm sorry, but it's fun though. And it's good against, it's hella good against heroes because they don't run enough back row removal. I don't think they'd be running True Nades nowadays because they like to keep their Celestial or whatever. They do run Cyclones and Galaxy Cyclones sometimes though. Anyways, I baited this guy into thinking I didn't have my third drowning because I let an attack go through, but I'm gonna go ahead and reveal it here. No mass change, no problem. And I got the Paleozoic Canadia on deck. And this is where I pop off, dude. Like, because of all that stalling that happened in this duel, of him not attacking, I actually drew into all 3 of my supervisors. And the busted thing about having 3 supervisors with your evocator is that you can just pop them all in the same turn. And it turns out this guy didn't have any chainable back row. They're all back row that activates in the battle phase. So that's why you gotta balance out your back row, boys. That's why there's a couple mirror walls here and a couple of 3 Canadians actually. But yeah, after popping all of his back row, get straight into those genes. Get me in those genes, mother. Canadia goes inside, Valkyria goes inside. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. I don't know if I got one more for you. I'm not sure. No, that was the last one. Tetsu Tread, right. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of a little different format, because, you know, usually I just post clips from my stream, but I decided I was going to climb a lot today so that tomorrow I can just open the box and play new decks to my heart's content without fear of like being stuck in Legend or ranking down from Legend 2 and 3. Oh yeah, before I forget, this is my rank up match to King of Games, and unfortunately I only caught the end of it where he scooped, but it was just a 2-turn duel. Like, he set 1 back row, and then I had Cosmo Brain, Dragon Spirit, Silver's Cry, and that's it. Like, it was so anticlimactic. But yeah, it is what it is. So it's literally Trick Arcana, but I'm running triple Psychic Ace, double Rolling Karibo, double Treacherous Skills Hole, double Protector with Eyes of Blue, 3 of each dragon, and that's pretty much it. I forgot who I saw this off of first, but it's real spicy. I will be streaming tomorrow on Sunday. Check it out if you guys want to. Ooh, 200 gems, right. But anyways, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have yourselves a good one. And this is Guns Blazing, signing out.
Let me disarm you. I'm not trying to own you. I just wanna know what it feels like to have your body so close.